We gather here today to discuss why, so we can explain to you that we mourn for him today. We loved him as a brother, and as a father, and as a son. From his parents and older brothers and sisters, Joe, Kathleen, and Jack, he received inspiration which he passed on to all of us. He gave us strength in times of weakness, wisdom in times of uncertainty, and sharing in times of happiness. Love is not an easy feeling to put into words, nor is loyalty, or trust, or joy. But he was all of these things. He loved life completely, and he lived it intensely. What he leaves to us today is what he said, what he did, and what he stood for. A speech he made to the young people in South Africa in 1966 on their Day of Affirmation sums it up the best. I would like to read from it now. There is discrimination in this world, in slavery, in suffering, in starvation. Governments oppress their people. Millions are trapped in poverty while the nation grows rich and wealth is lavished on armaments everywhere. These are differing evils, but they are common works of man. They reflect the imperfection of human justice, the inadequacy of human compassion, and our lack of sensibility towards the suffering of our fellows. But we can perhaps remember, even if only for a time, that those who live with us are our brothers, that they share the same short moment of life, that they seek the same as we do. Nothing but the chance to live out their lives in purpose and happiness, winning what satisfaction and fulfillment they can. Few are willing to brave the disapproval of their fellows, the censure of their colleagues, the wrath of their society. Moral courage is a greater commodity than bravery in battle or intelligence. Yet it is the one essential, most vital quality for those who seek to change the world that yields most painfully to change. And I believe that in this generation, those with the courage to enter the moral conflict will find themselves with companions in every corner of the globe. For the fortunate among us, there is the temptation to follow the paths of personal ambition and financial success, so grandly spread before those who enjoy the privilege of education. But that is not the path history pointed out for us. Like it or not, we live in times of danger and uncertainty, but they are most open to the creative energy of man than any other time in history. That is the way he lived, and that is what he stood for. My brother need not be idolized or enlarged in death beyond what he was in life. To be remembered as a good and decent man who saw wrong and tried to right it, who saw suffering and tried to heal it, who saw war and tried to stop it. Those who loved him and who come to take him to his rest today. Pray that what he was to us and what he wished for others will someday come to pass all around the world. And as he said many times in many parts of this nation, to those he touched and who sought to touch him, some men see things as they are and ask,